In this video we are going to see a small video, not small video, 7 minutes video about the rise of Indian nationalism and how it is the different group of leaders, because to understand the lesson it will help you people. Okay, let us see.
Indian nationalism. Indian National Congress. The 1857 Sepoy Mutiny was a shock to the confident British rulers. The youth in India, well educated to Western influence, demanded to know how a small country like England could easily sway over India and other countries. Introducing Western educational system, the British hoped to buy the loyalty of the Indian youth. But the result was just opposite. Education opened the eyes and the analytic power of the youth. Men started publishing newspapers in various languages. They expressed their anguish at being serving a foreign power, their regrets, their wish to improve the living conditions of Indians. A feeling.
Okay, we have seen when the British people, they came and given English education here, and it become an eye opener. So now we are studying 8th standard, and are we like that we got like that any eye-opening incident in our life because of our better education, or we are studying CBSE, not in the local school or government school with a first standard to 8th standard sitting together in one classroom and with one teacher teaching all the subject. Not like that. We are having different teachers and we are studying in different classrooms. Sometimes it was there ABC like that divisions also. So we are in systematic way and a very disciplined school. So by that, are we getting any eye opener? We are getting any inspiration to do something good for our society, or are we feeling like that this is our duty? By getting this education, we want to work for something. How the youth of India of that time, 1870s or 1860s, how they got feeling like that they want to make some associations to work against the British people, or to publish the newspaper or the information for the people. They are exploiting us like that. Are we done something like that, or are we planning to do like that something? So we by reading this lesson, especially about the leaders, or the not only National Congress, before that also there was leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Rai. We studied already like that many leaders or many people given the inspiration to Indians to work the problem against the problems of India, as well as here the another one problem is that is British people or British overrule. That also we want to overthrow. For that purpose they are working like that. Something we want to do by us as a 8th standard student. So we want to keep our eye to in which area we can work. It may be for 5 students they are working against the exploitation of in the what is happening in the market. Some other students they are thinking about the need of media literacy. Like that many area we can work. So which you are, according to your thinking, which one is more needed thing, like that we want to think. That is the life skill what we want to learn. How we want to inspire the people by our small education. Don't think like that this is the small education. So when you will reach to 10th standard, you will make the comparative study. How many students are learning in school education? They are completing up to 10th standard like that. That time you will come to know you are very much privileged people. And in our state and other some states, it is the those who are completing the 10th standard, that is only 80%. In that 80%, very few people, or 40% or less than that, only studying English medium schools. That also again CBSE it is coming 20%, 25%. So we are in that group, that much privileged. Only 25% of the children of Tamil Nadu getting CBSE education. In that we are included. So we want to do something more to our society. Okay, let us watch rest of the part.
Of patriotism enveloped the society. Nearly 478 newspapers were in circulation in 1880s. Government policies were analyzed, discussed and criticized. Slowly and steadily, Indian organizations for social reforms were set up to enlighten people about foolish and trivial customs and traditions. Side.
Okay. Let us see. We can't start a newspaper. Okay. At least we can make a small magazine that will circulate in our school with our even our third standard, fourth standard to 12th standard. Like that, we can make a small candle light in our school premises, as well as we will discuss that with our parents. Like that, we can make a small change in our society, or small what we can say motivation we can do with our society. Surely we can do that one as a 8th standard student. So we should plan for that. Okay, let us watch rest of the part.
Ahmad Khan, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Annie Besant, Keshav Chandra Sen, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, and others worked to eradicate the social evils such as sati, female infanticide, child marriage, etc. Some rich people set up factories with the latest machinery to produce good quality of Indian goods for Indians. Some schools for the poor children were opened. Many learned men placed their demand through public meetings. The seed of freedom from the British rule had at last been sown.
Okay. Here of the work of some of the educated seed on in the all Indians. Like that, we can also seed some seeds. What seeds? It may be the media literacy seed we can make, or we can sow another some seeds like that to teach others to means as a privilege. We are getting only 25% of the students learning in CBSE, that also English medium and with the English speaking and other things. So this 25% of the students, they are doing something. It will make a drastic change in our society. So we also want to sow some seeds. We want to sow some seeds in the minds of ours first. Then we want to sow the seeds in the minds of other people.
Segregation in the trains and public places was protested and resisted. British did not give social equality to the Indians who were initially hesitant and fearful of British power. Slowly, like-minded people began to come together for a common issue. They began to unite and organize. Thus, in 1885, Indian National Congress was born. Alan.
Yes. With the help of A.O. Hume, we are it started Indian National Congress here in India.
Octavian Hume, an Englishman, supported the Congress. He is called the father of the Indian National Congress. The Congress soon spread all over the country, and annual sessions were held in different parts of India. The first few congressmen who led the Congress wanted official participation in the government. Public and private meetings were held to voice their views. They were known as moderators because their attitude was moderate and calm. Till 1905, the moderates dominated the Congress. A thorough gentleman, Dadabhai Naoroji, a moderate, wrote many books, gave many speeches, and stated true facts in a simple manner. He was admired by the British for his integrity. He wanted the power to rule India to be given to the Indians and called it Swarajya. Soon Congress became the voice of nation. Naoroji's right exposing how the real intention of the British and how poor India had become. Surendranath Banerjee was another important leader. His writings emphasized national unity. Gopalakrishna Gokhale also was a moderate. He founded.
Okay, we have seen like that many leaders are there. Their work for the to give information to the people. Okay, we will continue this video and after some time. So now we will come back to the our lesson. Okay. We are going to the next paragraph. The dissatisfaction with British rule intensified in 70s and 80s. The Arms Act was passed in 1878, dissolving Indians from possessing arms. So in 1778, what they done, British, they made a new law. What is that? The Arms Act means the British Indian people should not keep any arm with them. If it is small gun or sword like that, any arms we can't keep with us. That was the law. And what is the intention of that law? to people those who are gathering and working against the British people that they want to stop. Already they got threatened in 1857 onwards, so there was very there was very strict supervision done, because two should not come together. Indians, if they are coming together, if they are discussing, again they will form the associations and they will start again mutiny, like that they understood. Next one, in the same year, the Vernacular Press Act was also enacted in an effort to silence those who were critical of the government. Second, next act it is passing. People should not make any printed matter in vernacular language, in Tamil or Malayalam or Bengali or Oriya, should not make any leaflets or any newspaper. For why? In the British people can't understand all these things, so they want to go through all the language newspaper and magazine. It is difficult. If everything it is in single language, Hindi or English, then they can understand. Means they are translators are there, they will translate and give, and then they are making the law like that to make the people silent, or the leaders those who are writing. We have seen some of the leaders like Dadabhai Naoroji, like that people, they written many books or many information to many things they written to give information to the Indian people in a simple language. So they are making the next rule, that is Vernacular Press Act. Then the act allowed the government to confiscate the assets of the newspaper, including their printing press, if the newspaper published anything that was found objectionable. Then they can stop that. The government used to take control over that press. Then 1883, there was a furor over the attempt by the government to introduce the Ilbert Bill. The bill provided for the trial of the British or Europe persons by Indians, and sought equality between British and Indian judges in the country. But when the white opposition forced the government to withdraw the bill, Indians were enranked, and the event highlighted the racial attitude of the British in India. So that next in 1883, they are made, some of the British people, they made Ilbert Bill. In that one, what they are doing, they are making the, if something criminal attitude or murder something happen, so the British people as well as Indians, they want to come in the same court and they want to get the trial they want to face. So the white people, they opposed that one. Then slowly British government taken it away, and it was imposed on Indians only. Okay, we will stop here and we will continue next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.